All right, MMA fans, I'm here with PFL Challenger Series fighter, Mr. Abraham Bebley. Hello, sir. How are you today?
How you doing, my man? I'm good, thanks. Yourself?
I'm fine as well. Thanks for asking. I noticed that you're in your car right now. Where are you going, or where are you coming from?
Just got out the gym, mate. Always on the grind, mate. Always on the grind.
And of course, you're grinding since you're scheduled to take on Hassan Graham on February the 10th. How are you preparing for your upcoming PFL fight?
I'm good, mate. I'm ready to go. As usual, I don't prepare for just one fighter. I'm always training throughout the year, so this is just another day for me in the gym.
May I, if I'm not wrong, you're with Manchester top team, right?
Yeah, Manchester top team.
And who are some of your main sparring partners over there?
To be honest with you, mate, I have the luck of the pick, if you get what I mean. Like I get to pick whoever I get to spar, whoever I want to spar with. I'm 5'10" as a heavyweight, so I got the choice of picking a tall featherweight, a tall welterweight, a tall middleweight, who are also quick. So I can also hold my own. I am also a quick heavyweight for myself. So I'm ready to go, mate. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, but still, there aren't many heavyweights in Europe. I'm European as well,
Mm.
so I know that your division is, is a little bit tricky, or at least to prepare for those fights.
Yeah, but that can also be an excuse. Bodies can be an excuse, as long as you prepare and you have the mental state and you're also physically ready. Do you really always need a heavyweight? As you just said, in Europe, it's difficult getting the heavyweight bodies. So what's my excuse? What's Tom Aspinall's excuse? Do you know what I mean? So there's not really, I can't really put that reason or excuse in my head. I just got to carry on, and the sparring partners will come.
How have you spent your holiday season?
Training. They even my birthday was on December the 30th, mate. I was on a bike.
Oh, ah,
Do you know what I mean? That's all irrelevant to me. The holiday season. I'm in the fight business. We don't have holidays.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, this sport is particularly challenging for, of course, for fighters, but in general
Yeah,
for everyone who's involved in this business.
yeah.
Listen, how come have you decided to take your chances and join the Challenger Series?
To be honest with you, mate, the PFL told me like, well, the first fight was the Europe qualifier. I won that fight, and then they put me in the Challenger Series. I don't really complain much. I'm just here to fight. I do what I do best. I'm here to fight. So I'm happy for the opportunity. I will prove myself again, and so on. So I'm not complaining. They gave me a US heavyweight who came from an NFL background. To me, all of that's irrelevant. Do you know what I mean? We're all strong. We all hit hard. Let's see how you can handle the pressure in there.
Yeah, last year you actually defeated Louie Sutherland in your PFL debut, and
Mhm.
how was it for you, to join the promotion and fight in front of the audience? If I'm not wrong, it was the UK card you competed on,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. It was in UK, mate. To be honest with you, when I got into this sport, mate, I always knew I'd be in a big promotion. I always knew that I'd be fighting in front of a big crowd. So for me to sit here and feel nervous or scared, or that comes with the game. Just like these interviews, mate, I can't sit here and be upset having an interview with you. This comes with the game. If I want to be at the top of the game, I've got to do all these things to get there. So to answer your question, it felt great, very good. I come from a hard working background of family. We've been through a lot. So to be the first in my family to achieve something like this is very, very great. I'll be honest with you. Makes me very proud.
And you should be proud of that, my friend. When Since it's our first interview, may I ask you, when did you take up MMA as a sport?
To be honest with you, mate, so it's a funny one. So I was at the time I was playing football, and I went on trial to Bournemouth FC, I believe they're called at the moment, and I didn't get signed, and I went to uni. I was there for 6 months, mate, it was a big waste of time. I wasn't having it. I thought, you know what? I need to get out of this. I'm a fighter at heart. Let's just go do some MMA, and here we are now.
Where did you feel more comfortable? I mean, you're an MMA fighter, but still, is there actually any aspect of the game you feel more comfortable with?
In terms of striking or wrestling, is that what you're asking? To be honest
Yes.
with you, you can't get into this game saying I'm just a striker or I'm just a wrestler. If you want to mix it with the best, you have to have all those other aspects to the game. So I'm comfortable everywhere. Wherever my opponent wants to go, I'll be ready to go.
Have you been following the last year's PFL regular season? Have you been following the PFL in general last year?
Yeah, apologies of butchering his name, so I'm not even gonna butcher his name. But it was the Croatian heavyweight that won it. Yeah,
Yeah.
sick performance. He done very well. But I'll be there soon, no doubt. They'll all see me soon.
Yeah, I was actually about to ask about Ante Delija, and you know, how good is it in general for the European MMA movement to have a PFL heavyweight champion for fighting out of Europe?
It's big. The UK movement hasn't even started yet. It hasn't even started yet, and I will be the first to start that. There's still a lot of talent in this country, on this land. There's still a lot of that, and the world hasn't seen that yet. And we're making noise right now for sure.
How do you expect? What do you expect from your PFL experience?
Be number one. That's what it is. You know, when I was playing football, I could have signed for a League Two team, and I was happy with that. I would have been happy to just sign a professional contract. I was never I never dreamt of being the next Ronaldo, the next Messi, or anyone like that. But you see, with this MMA game, you have to put your all into it. And I will never understand how some fighters just do this for the fun, for the thrill. I do this to be one of the best, and I will be one of the best.
Fingers crossed. I hope you will become one of the best. Listen,
No doubt.
since you know, we are discussing about signing to a professional contract, this is a question I generally ask fighters. Are you currently training full-time MMA, or are you working on some side job?
Full time, mate. How I like to explain it is, this is a broke man sport until you make it. You know, if you get into this sport and you think you're gonna get that cash early on, then mate, go into an office, mate. But if you're really ready to grind and put your life and soul into this game, then you got to do it full time. You can't be 80-20%, 90-10%, 50-50%. You can't do that. You have to put 100% in this game. And that's what I do.
Abraham, do you have any last messages before I let you go?
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's gonna be fireworks in Florida. Like, for me, my last fight, I went in there with an MCL tear,
Oh.
grade 2. I couldn't walk 3 weeks before that fight. I was on one leg. I fought southpaw. I'm not even a southpaw. You know, I learned how to fight southpaw in them 3 weeks that I was injured. All I got to say is get ready for this fight. No doubt, get ready.
Well, stay healthy for your upcoming fight. Thank you for giving us a little bit of your time today, and hopefully I will hear again from you in the future, my friend.
No doubt, mate. No doubt.
Have a nice one. Bye-bye.
Nice one, mate. Nice one.